The 1999 World Cup in England was played within 3 years of the previous World Cup. England had to wait for 16 years to host this edition of the tournament. It continued to be a 12-team affair, but the structure of the tournament underwent a massive change. The concept of Super 6 was introduced for the first time in this World Cup. Teams were divided into two groups of 6 and the top 3 from each group moved to the Super 6 stage. It was a complicated rule that saw many teams scratching their brain over it. Top 3 teams who made it to the Super 6 carried with them the points they had earned with victories over the other 2 teams of the group. Hence, teams having a better head-to-head record in the group stage benefited the most from this rule. The top 4 teams from the Super 6 went on to play the semis. In this video, we will look at the performances of the teams with a key focus on one player who was the star of the World Cup 1999. Hello viewers, welcome to Stumps and Bays. This is your host, Vineet Vashisht. First, we start with the Super 6 stage. Despite South Africa topping Group A, they finished behind Zimbabwe in the Super 6. Zimbabwe defeated both South Africa and India in the group stage. Pakistan carried 4 points into Super 6 from Group B. New Zealand had 2 points while Australia started with a clean slate. Australia though won all their 3 games of the Super 6 to finish with 6 points. Pakistan won just a single game against Zimbabwe and finished with 6 points, but in a superior net run rate. South Africa with 6 points and New Zealand with 5 points were the other semi-finalists. The eventual winners. Pakistan coasted to a comfortable win over New Zealand in the first semi-final. It was the second semi-final though that ended up being the match of the tournament. Australia and South Africa played out a tie at Edgbaston, with the former making it to the finals owing to a better net run rate. The final between Pakistan and Australia palled in a comparison as the Aussies ruthlessly ended up winning the final inside 59 overs. We look at the biggest game changer of the 1999 World Cup. There have been very few performers who excel in the way that Klusener did in the 1999 World Cup. He was the world's premier all-rounder in white ball cricket. Klusener had a dream run right throughout with only an odd failure with the bat. Klusener won 4 consecutive Player of the Match awards in South Africa's 4 wins. He scored 281 runs at an average of 140.50 and a strike rate of 122.17. Klusener was dismissed just twice in the 9 games that South Africa played in the tournament. He also picked up 17 wickets. That was the 4th highest among wicket takers at an average of 20.58. Klusener was South Africa's leading run scorer and wicket taker in the tournament. A one-man show. He was declared the player of the tournament for his brilliant exploits. The World Cup ended in agony for Klusener as he couldn't see South Africa to the finals. It would have been fair if he had got a shot at the World Cup final, but sadly it wasn't meant to be, and it is 24 years since it hasn't been their way. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to Stumps and Bails YouTube channel, and also don't forget to follow all our social media handles as well. That's all for today's segment. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.